In the general plan process now beginning, 34% of Oro Valley respondents identified traffic congestion on Oracle Road as the community's biggest challenge in the next 10 years. What can the town of Oro Valley do to relieve congestion on Oracle Road?
Well, we could turn it into a toll road. That'd cut everybody down. There's no question about that. You're going to see, as time goes on, as Mr. Bristow even said here, La Cañada will start to carry more traffic. As Tangerine expands, as La Cholla expands, you'll see traffic that's that's now going north on Oracle shift to those streets. And certainly as Tangerine becomes 4 lanes all the way. So you'll see some of that. It's really a state problem. We're a very lucky group. We are in a place where people want to live, and within certain limits, that's about all we can do. I really don't see a solution. It's a state problem. We've tried to restrict some of the egress to the different areas. You'll notice that you can only do it at lights. There's certain turnarounds, there's safety issues, et cetera, but it's not something we can control. Thank you.
Mrs. Snyder?
Thank you. As Councilmember Hornat indicated, it is an ADOT or Arizona Department of Transportation controlled issue. However, with the strong plan that RTA has, the Regional Transportation Authority, they are addressing the regional transit of vehicles. And again, echoing La Cañada, La Cholla will begin to handle a lot of those. I won't have the answer, but we have somebody on our town staff that likely will have a good answer, and that's our Chief of Police, Danny Sharp, who heads a national traffic management group, and he's an expert recognized nationally for managing these things. Trying to coordinate the town's needs with the state's requirements are a problem. Just getting the signals to sync properly is a problem. As you know, Oracle Road is being widened north of Tangerine, and ADOT has assured us that as soon as that project is done, then they will work on a permanent syncing of the lights so that traffic will flow in a better manner. Until that's done, we're going to be a little bit inconvenienced with that.
Mr. Waters, Oracle Road, what would you do?
All of that, I guess. And I get it. I was on my way to an appointment down in Tucson the other morning, and I hit every red light on Oracle there is to get caught up by. And I know, I've heard others say the same thing. Why can't ADOT do something about it, to regulate at different times of day, different things? You know, Oracle's being widened, that'll help. Lambert Lane has been widened, but it still leaks out onto Oracle, and it is a state problem. And you know, we've worked with our transit people, maybe some more education about, I don't know the number of times I've driven by empty Sun Shuttle services, except for the smaller ADA transported groups and seniors. But maybe we can educate people to fill up some of those buses on their way to work rather than drive. You know, when you see, well, I came from Atlanta where the traffic was just amazingly horrid. So when I came here and there were 2 cars in front of me and they called this a traffic jam, I was relieved. But I know more people, more cars, more traffic. We're working on it.
Let me follow up with some.
Well, first thing they should have done is not rezoned for all those apartments that are being built. That would have helped. But actually, you're being limited in how many lanes you can add to Oracle Road. The expansion is going on now north of Tangerine Road, but a lot of the severe problems currently we see are within Oro Valley, which is south of Tangerine. So you're really going to have to find ways to divert the traffic or make the citizens aware that there's other ways to go. For instance, I prefer to take La Cañada down now when I go south. There's no sense of getting on Oracle with all the lights that aren't in sync and all the traffic. So you're going to have to find ways to move the traffic on other avenues, and that's limited too. We got the mountains we face, which is going to always be a problem. We don't have an easy solution to other alternative routes.